girl. She must be punished.
मैं शेयर कर रहा हूँ लेकिन हामिद मेरी स्ट्रीम भी खोल ले यूट्यूब पे यार, थोड़े फॉलोअर्स बढ़ जाएं। वही नाइट्रोजन। कौन आ रहा है?
She must be punished. You'll die tonight. You will die here now. You die tonight. Naughty, naughty girl.
यूट्यूब पे भी लगा ले प्लीज।
You die tonight. Naughty, naughty
मैं तुझे लिंक पहले भी भेज चुका हूँ।
You will die here now.
मैं तो डॉज कर दिया था इसको। मैंने तुझे पहले भी सेंड किया है, चेक कर अपने मोबाइल पे। नहीं तो तू लैपटॉप से देख रहा है? तो नाइट रोजन में आई थिंक नाइट डैश रोजन है यूट्यूब की, नाइट डैश रोजन।
Damn it.
हाँ डैश हाइफन रोजन।
Imlerith's at the summit. Gotta be.
ओ मैं sure.
Medallion's humming. Basic power. It's gotta be.
इमलरत अभी क्या तो यहाँ पे ओ ये भी यहाँ पर है कलिंबा पता नहीं मैं भी चेक कर लेता हूँ थोड़ी मैं तू जब तक शेयर स्क्रीन देख ले लाइव तो मैं हूँ यूट्यूब पे यार फक इट यार मैं कल से ट्विच पे कर लूंगा लंड भैंचो यूट्यूब के बहुत चौथे आप हैं
The sisters said you would come. They saw you arrive in the water's surface. They did not see the girl. But she is with you, is she not?
I'm here alone.
A lie which will change nothing. First you, then her.
इतने बड़े आदमी को भोसड़ी को वो करना है लंड पे because you are shite नहीं उसके शॉट्स ब्लॉक नहीं हो सकते डॉज ही करने पड़ने हैं उसके शॉट्स हाँ ये तो बहुत हरामी है गांडी नहीं देखना वो एक ब्लॉक मारता है मैं स्टैगर हो जाता हूँ गांडू नहीं इससे फाइट तो है मेरी तूने विजीमा में दे तो नहीं दिया था बंदी को मैंने पोशन वगैरह कुछ भी नहीं पिया हुआ मॉन्स्टर ऑयल कुछ भी नहीं लगाया हुआ एल्विन ऑयल कुछ भी नहीं है क्या डॉज किया है मैंने बहनचोद ये क्या मजाक है बहनचोद यार दूसरे पंगे के बाद वो मुझे मारता है आ गया गांडू गांडू का बच्चा फाइट तेज हो गई है हाँ क्रिकेट खेल रहा है क्या गांडू बैंचोत नहीं नहीं ब्लॉक वाला नहीं यूज हो रहा ना इसके खिलाफ इसकी डंडी के खिलाफ उसको बेसिकली टायर आउट करना है समझ गया उसको मारने दूं डॉज करता रहूं वो टायर हो जाएगा खुद ही झुक के बैठ जाएगा ये देख बैठ गया ये ले तेरी माँ की बेंच
Told you to fight like this.
The Witcher you slew.
ओ मैं तो गांड पहाड़ दी मेटल को जला दिया बैच, पूरा मुंह पे मेल्ट कर दिया उसके बहन चो बुंडई। पड़ा दी थी गर्दन। मार सर पे बैठे, दो टुकड़े कर। छिक्का मार छिक्का मार छिक्का मार, ये भाई बेसबॉल छिक्का। ओ बैंच चोत। तूने विजीमा में उसको दे तो नहीं दिया था? मैंने नहीं दिया उसको विजीमा में। हाँ मुझे कॉइन्स ऑफर हुए थे ना। नहीं अभी तो एरेडिन बाकी है।
We did it.
Barely. How'd it go down there?
हाँ तो हम
Slew only 2 of the crows.
सिरी ने बोला कि हम इसको जाके मारते हैं, तो मैंने कहा पहले अपने बाप को विजिट करो।
With Vesemir's
इसके बाप को
intelligence,
विजिट किया, उसने मुझे कॉइन ऑफर किया, मैंने कहा लंच पे चढ़ो।
memento.
You avenged Vesemir.
Avalark claims vengeance is only ever satisfying when
कायर मोरन।
he's wrong. Now to
मैं
find
वो फाइट कर
Erendil,
चुका हूँ।
shall
वो
we?
एक्ट 2 की फाइट थी या एक्ट 3 है?
Anorin, for your thoughts.
Wondering what to tell Yennefer when we get to Novigrad.
Tell her the truth. Always. I wonder if Triss and Yennefer have found the sorceresses of the Lodge. We ought to rejoin them.
Yeah, let's get going.
Thank you for coming with me.
Come here.
Let's go.
The oak is dead.
The oak, the crones.
अभी तो एंडिंग नहीं हुई, अभी तो
I fear
एरेडन
that's our
आएगा।
last feast.
What of our acorns?
Your acorns? No idea. Path to the summit's clear. You can always go looking for them.
Or just go home.
This is no longer no man's land. It's no longer the lady's land. It's all yours.
What are we to do?
Come, Geralt. It's time.
Manage. On your own.
अब ठंड नहीं हुई, बैंचों ने मुझे फ्रीज नहीं किया तो मैंने गांड मार दी। तेरी स्टोरी में वेजिमीर मरा था? वेसिमीर मरा था? हाँ ये मरने के बाद का है बिल्कुल। तेल लगा है इसमें। टिंग टोंग। हाँ ये उसके मरने के बाद मुझे चॉइसेस मिली ना। तेरी इसके साथ स्नोबॉल फाइट हुई थी? सेरी के साथ तूने स्नोबॉल फाइट की थी टू चेयर हर अप?
Then none the humans. Thought it was mages the hunters and the temple guard were after.
Mages left. Hunters needed a new quarry. Hatred and prejudice will never be eradicated, and witch hunts will never be about witches. To have a scapegoat, that's the key. Humans always fear the alien, the odd. Once the mages had left Novigrad, folk turned their anger against the other races, and as they have for ages, branded their neighbors their greatest foes.
Dandelion!
मेरी एंडिंग तो नहीं। तुमने एरेडिन को मारा था ना? मैंने तो अभी मारा नहीं है उसको।
Geralt! Ciri!
when I learned Geralt had found you?
Glad to see you in one piece too, Dandelion.
वो उसका राइट हैंड कमांडर है एम्बलरेथ. उसी ने मारा होता है वैसे मेरे को.
Just finished hunting down the crones of Velen and a general of the Wild Hunt.
Well, you've had a busy morning then, haven't you?
In fact, you look terrible. Like you could really use some rest.
Gladly take some. Point me to a room.
Of course.
क्या मतलब एक्ट 3 लास्ट नहीं है ना?
I'll take you.
हाँ हाँ 4 तो बन रहा होगा लेकिन एक्ट वो वाइल्ड हंट के ऊपर नहीं होना चाहिए.
A little matter to resolve. I'll freshen up, then await you in the square in Gildorf.
Right.
Sorceresses तो अभी गई हैं.
Anyone here besides us? Lodge of Sorceresses. Triss and Yen were supposed to gather the remnants.
They're working on it. Triss is upstairs waiting for you. Yennefer's gone to crippled Kate's.
Yen? At that portside dive? Why?
Didn't inform me. Imagine that. Ah, and that elf of yours moved into the Ruby Suite. Told me to tell you he's waiting too.
Gave him your best room?
He didn't exactly ask. I prepared another room for him, but he blew past me and locked himself in the Ruby. Hasn't peeked out since. Barely eats, drinks only water, and the only thing I've heard from him is, I wish to know when Windblade and Zeriel arrive.
Thanks. Looks like I'll have my hands full.
Just the monster slayer.
How much?
Otherwise, care to sign me?
और ऊपर है भोसड़ी का.
Need a hanky? Gotta admit, never expected this of you.
You humans have unusual tastes. How did you fare on Bald Mountain?
Need to
Turkey or
ask.
Badwa?
You're a sage.
I ask as a courtesy. A concept you clearly forgot when you left without uttering a word.
Ciri was in a hurry.
I know, so she wrote in her letter. But that is not my concern. You eliminated Imlerith adeptly. So adeptly, you might say you inspired me.
Meaning?
The loss of one of his great generals has weakened Eredin significantly. 2 others remain.
How do we get rid of them?
Caranthir is a loyalist, but Gels, that is another story. He was a devoted follower of our former king. And as it happens, Eredin poisoned our beloved ruler.
Regicide. Serious stuff. Take it not many know about this.
Of the living, only I. And Eredin, of course.
Question is, can you get Gels to believe you?
Nothing you
हाँ
need
नहीं
worry.
हमने किया होता है लेकिन हाँ इसने प्रोटेक्शन दी होती है.
Haven't mentioned killing Gels.
Such drastic means are not always necessary.
So you probably plan to offer him a deal.
Brilliant deduction. Bravo.
Haven't mentioned killing Gels. So you
Brilliant deduction. Bravo.
Fine. So what do you propose?
Why, to bring Gels here? Show him the truth of what happened.
Fabulous plan. If we only knew where to find him.
यार अगर गेम का नाम वाइल्ड हंट है विचर 3 द वाइल्ड हंट तो वाइल्ड हंट को खत्म तो करें कम से कम इस गेम में. इतना
Land of the NL?
You don't recall. After all, you did travel with Eredin for some time. The land of the Altar.
हम लोग एरेडन के साथ भी ट्रैवल कर रहे
we
होते हैं ना.
arrived centuries ago, a world that is now our home. The Red Riders come from there, and it is there where we will find Gels.
Think you're forgetting something. You and Ciri might know how to travel between worlds, but me? Not so much.
You clearly know there are many other worlds apart from the one where we now stand. They're linked by passages, hidden gateways that afford travel from one world to another. Of course, Few know of these gateways. Even fewer can locate them.
Elven sages, for example?
For example, one such passage will open soon near where we are, fortuitously enough. Between this noble edifice and the butcher's yard. That's our chance. Shall we go?
Meet you there later. पहले मैं जाके
Meet you
उससे बात
there.
कर.
Gotta see to something along the way.
Hurry. I'd rather not loiter in the street any longer than necessary.
हाँ ठीक है, ट्रेस और येनिफर से बात करके आता हूँ भोसड़ी के साथ होकर. नहीं मिशन आया हुआ है ना. हाँ मिशन का नाम ही फाइनल प्रिपरेशंस है. ओके गॉट इट. अब इतना जल्दी खत्म हो गई. एक्ट 3 तो बिल्कुल ही छोटा था. आज ही शुरू किया है. कल तक खत्म कर दूंगा इफ नॉट टुडे. नहीं लिखा हुआ है. मिशन का नाम है ये देख. फाइनल प्रिपरेशंस. क्वेस्ट का नाम है फाइनल प्रिपरेशंस. नहीं ये मिशन एक्सटेंडेबल हैं. 2-2 3-3. अब येनिफर मुझे कोई और काम बोलेगी. ट्रेस मुझे कोई और काम बोलेगी. एंड फाइनली फिर उसके बाद काम खत्म हो जाएगा. फाइनल मिशन आएगा और बात खत्म. अब ट्रेस यहाँ क्या करती है. बैंक में इन सबके साथ सोया हुआ हूँ. उसको पता चल गया गांड फट जाएगी. गांड फटेगी.
Buy you a drink?
I'm afraid the dishwater's as good as it gets in this establishment. Imlerith, was that your idea or Ciri's?
Ciri's.
As I thought. I'm glad you went with her.
Not mad?
I thought you'd be angry.
Angry? Why? Because you supported Ciri in her decision? Or because you
Okay, अगर मैं बोलता मेरा डिसीजन है तुम गांड मार देती. What a bitch.
What if we'd lost?
We wouldn't be having
अब
this
मुझे दुख हो रहा है. मैं क्यों नहीं सोया.
And the female part of the continent's population would be drowning in tears. You won. No point bothering with what ifs.
Please. नहीं वेंचोत की बच्ची मेरी गांड मार देती अगर मैं कहता. मैं अगर कहता मेरा डिसीजन था गांड मार दे.
The situation's looking grim. Dangerous times, especially for sorceresses. Each thinks 5 times before sticking her neck out. But it's neither the time nor the place for this discussion. Triss will tell you more.
बेटा तू किसी अर्बन से शादी कर. तेरे को पता लगेगा. तू ख्वाबों में भी उसको बिट्रे करने का सोचेगा ना तो ख्वाबों में ही तेरी गांड मार देगी वो.
Charming place. Why are you here?
I was able to establish Margarita's whereabouts. The prison in
हाँ
Oxford.
तो ये तू खुद बता रहा है ना पार्टी के अंदर बैठे तुझे एक नहीं मिल रही तभी तो 2 के साथ सो गया है. गांडू भाई हिस्ट्री रही है तो क्या हुआ है. हम भी सब कॉन्टिनेंट का पार्ट थे. लोड़ा पार प्रैक्टिस है. खत्म कर दिया सब कुछ मैंने. नहीं.
What do you know about this fugitive?
I know he's the Every guardsman in the city now seeks him.
Sure he can be trusted?
We'll soon find out. He just walked in.
आया तहसीन आ गया भाई.
Abbe Faria?
Who's asking?
We'd like to talk.
Damn.
Best run and get him.
अबे अब इसका ख्याल रखो. इससे अच्छा उसी के साथ भाग जाता हूँ.
ruffians in town. Scandalous.
These humans go wild by the day. Eternal fire walk with you.
Damn it. Scaled the ladder. Guess I'm in for a roof walk.
आजा।
Oh.
Thought you'd agreed to meet.
I said I'd found him, not that I'd spoken to him.
What do you want from me? Let me be.
Calm down. We just want to chat.
अबे फारिया।
And then stick a shiv between my ribs. Leave me in the gutter.
Look at us. Do we look like bandits to you?
Yes.
No. No, not really.
I'm glad you agree. Besides, you'd be worthless to us dead.
So you shan't hurt me.
No. You're gonna tell us your story, then be on your way.
Oh, so be it. But we really ought to go back to Kate's. It's unwise to linger in the street.
Drink up. It'll help.
Thanks. What do you want?
To get into Darad.
Find a hunter. Tell them you practice magic. They'll lock you up lickety-split.
We need to get in without anyone noticing. Tell us how you escaped, then get on with your life. They say no one gets out of Dayrod alive.
Aye, so they say. My thought? Why not try it dead?
But they burn the corpses.
They didn't start burning them until they learned an old fellow like myself had escaped. Before, they dropped the stiffs into a great pit. The pit's connected to the sewers, and the sewers empty into the river. And once you reach the river, you're as free as a fish.
So you played dead. No one caught on?
As a youth, I'd apprenticed with an apothecary in Silverton. Learned a thing or two about herbs. Sleeping mushrooms grew on the walls of my cell. And I found belladonna in the prison yard. Just had to mash them together and eat the pulp an hour before evening rounds.
You might have lost your life.
I prefer to die on my own terms, were that to be my fate.
They say Dayrod's better guarded than the keep at Vicovaro.
Choose the guards from among witch hunters. The worst dregs, rabid fanatics. If you only knew what they do to folk. Torture every day. The wheel, the rack. We only knew peace on holidays when they'd drink themselves blind.
They're allowed to drink on duty?
Not officially, but you know how it is.
So theoretically, we could get in the way you got out.
Assuming we don't mind the company of decomposing corpses.
And assuming you can squeeze through the grate. They barred the outlet to the river after I escaped.
Explosives could take care of that.
For half the city to hear us? I've a better plan. Oxenfurt was built on elven ruins.
Which have to connect to the sewers somewhere. If we can find a way into the ruins.
We'll get into the prison.
See? Wasn't so hard.
One last bit of advice. Find a neat tavern. Everyone here knows you.
Thank you. Whatever your plans, I hope they work out.
So do we. So long. What now?
What our friend said about the guards was interesting.
Drinking on duty? Zoltan could make sure they have plenty of hooch.
Good idea. I'll search for the entrance to the ruins. Let's meet on the Oxenfurt Bridge.
I'd give you a discount for heroic deeds, but
You mean me to grab another lass to join us?
No, I was singing the Hasta.
One drink all I had. Right. But what with the state you two are in?
Jump.
Oh. In short, who kisses your ass tonight?
Greetings.
That's a rank.
Right.
Greetings, Triss.
Have you lost your mind? You went after Imlerith by yourselves? To the Sabbath? How could you put Ciri in danger?
Come on, we came out of it fine. Can't say the same for Imlerith.
That's the sole comfort I find in this. But it's no justification. You know what might have happened?
But it didn't. I was there, had the situation under control. Mind if we change the subject? Past burning pyres on the way into town, non-humans on them.
Things grow worse by the day. No mages left in the city, so the hunters had to find someone else to victimize. We need to resolve everything as quickly as possible and leave Novigrad.
Any success with the lodge? Anyone out there willing to help?
It doesn't look good. Ida outright refused, while Francesca won't budge from her little realm with a war raging. We don't know about Fringilla. Haven't been able to contact her.
You can count Kira out.
I sincerely hope we can contact Philippa and Rita in time.
Know where they are?
Yennefer's looking into Rita's whereabouts. I have to figure out where Philippa is.
So, learn anything?
A few things that could be interesting. Prefer the long version or the short?
Tell me everything. I want the details.
After fleeing Loch Muin, Philippa ended up here in Novigrad. She sought help from her former lover, the sorcerer Arthur de Vlister.
Philippa and a former lover? Something tells me happily ever after is not how that story ends.
Philippa had made a fool of him once. Arthur was out for revenge. He convinced her she'd be safest as an owl. She transformed, and he placed a Dimeridian band on her leg. The mage hunt started shortly afterwards. Sadly, Arthur fell victim. They auctioned off his estate. Just so happened a certain dwarven acquaintance of ours stumbled on the auction.
Zoltan. Huh. So Philippa was here under our noses the whole time?
Was, precisely. Zoltan lost her in a card game a few days ago.
Kidding, right?
Sadly, no. A man showed up here, fleeced Zoltan bare, then proposed they play for the owl. Naturally, he won, then politely thanked Zoltan for the game and left.
Who was it? Know where he lives?
He's not from here. No one knows him.
Great. We got any leads?
We had this.
That Philippa the Owl's feather? Thinking divination?
Specifically hydromancy, and a form of sortilege. We need a fountain where we won't be disturbed.
Need to take care of something first. Meet you somewhere later?
Fine. The fountain outside the Passiflora. And hurry, please.
to Mary.
Look! No loitering round here! Looking to make some coin too, hey?
Non-human, are you? Look for your kind beyond the walls.
Your blades. Why not at your waist like everyone else? Those were the days.
Looking for something in particular?
Pretty little trinket.
Want to give someone a present?
When I was last in Novigrad, I had my share of troubles.
So I heard.
A few people helped me then. Others, not so much. Now I mean to repay them both. Coming with?
Love to accompany you, but I gotta do something first.
No problem. I'll wait here.
Have we not met before? Beg your pardon.
Like the stars o'er the high road, your eyes.
Oh, don't push.
Mind the guards. They're worse than thugs.
Enough to feed the tykes.
I know this house. Supposed to drive a godling from here.
Supposed to?
Decided it was harmless.
The passage is here, past this wall. This is the place. Once we enter, there'll be no returning until we reach Gels. Ready?
Yes, let's go.
Remember, wherever you land, search for a place that looks like this one. We shall meet sooner or later.
Mean we'll be separated?
It's possible. I lack your ward's talent. Zirel is the lady of time and space. I merely know how to use this arcane knowledge to a limited degree. It's time.
I hate portals.
बेंचों मेरा घोड़ा आ सकता है इधर?
Yes?
Where are we?
Welcome to the Diderwet Desert.
This somewhere in our world?
Ever seen such canyons in your world? Come, we must go.
What is this place?
A very old world, thoroughly raped and destroyed.
Anything live here?
Mainly desert creatures, able to survive months on end without water. Oh, and large sand crabs beneath the surface. We must be careful they don't sense us.
And before? Were there any people? Or elves?
Do you believe humanoids have a monopoly on destroying worlds?
So what did live here? Sentient monsters of some sort?
Look at those cliffs. Remind you of anything?
Look a bit like the bed of a giant river.
Or the bottom of a sea.
Mean there were water creatures here once?
No creatures. Merely a sea.
Trying to say that...
That there are many different worlds and even more forms of life. Many of them intelligent, much more so in fact than you humans. But as it turns out, not even that could stop them from exhausting all the resources of their world. To the last drop. Ah, the portal.
Looks more like a ruin.
Appearances can be deceiving.
So what are we waiting for?
For it to open. Shouldn't take but a few moments.
What's going on?
The sand crabs have sensed our presence.
Wonderful. Stench. They just keep coming.
We can't hope to defeat them all. As soon as the portal opens, you must jump in after me.
Good.
Three, two, one. Very good. On time.
What a relief.
Jump in.
Have a look. There it is. Vapors don't look terribly inviting. Damn it, cut off my breath. Any longer and I'd have suffocated. Should avoid those clouds, or bolt through them.
Have a look.
There it is. Vapors don't look terribly inviting. Damn it, gotta hold my breath. Any longer and I'd have suffocated.
स्क्वायर या एक्स दबा दे, ओ दबा दे, कुछ भी दबा सकता है। मैंने आज निकाली है, भूल गया है। मैंने तेरी हेल्थ निकाली है, तू भूल गया है। यस, ऊपर आना है, मेरे पास आना है, बाबा पास आना है। आ जाओ। चोट लगी है, दिखाओ किधर किधर लगी है चोट। ओ मेरा बच्चे को चोट लग गई, घुटने में भी चोट लगी है। अल्लाह, दिखाओ। ओ मेरे बच्चे को चोट लग गई। ड्रामा। ड्रामा। चाय ड्रामा।
Should avoid those clouds, or bolt through them. Cold. Gonna hang your head from my saddle. Freeze to death if I don't hide somewhere. And I gotta find that next passage quick.
आ रहा हूँ एक सेकंड में मिशन कर लूँ आ रहा हूँ
What else? Might have expected this.
की माँ की खुश है उसको मारना आता है सुपर फिनिशर उसको मारना आता है सुपर फिनिशर तीन फिनिशर के साथ मारते हैं ना तीन फिनिशर
Did you run into trouble?
No, just taking in the sights. What is this place? Feels like I've been here before.
You have. You fought Eredin's projection here. Before that, Ciri fought here. For you.
What are you talking about?
Ever wondered how you managed to leave the Red Riders?
Many times, but I don't remember a thing.
आ रहा हूँ, एक कट सीन चल रहा है, मैं ये कंप्लीट करके आता हूँ.
She sensed you were in danger, tore you from the hunt's grasp, then deposited you in the woods near Kaer Morhen.
Did Eredin start hunting her because of that? Because of me? Why didn't she say anything?
What would it have changed?
Where are we? World of the Enel?
No. This is Ted Dera, the time of the end. The world destroyed by the White Frost. Alas, this awaits us all, though at differing stages of our existence.
So calm when you say that.
Eredin succumbed to his knowledge of the apocalypse. Fear rules him now. I'll not commit the same error.
Care to clarify?
Not here. Not now.
Going after Gels is proving quite a trek, but I still don't know why he's so important.
Eredin differs from the king he killed. Power for its own sake interests him. He has little patience for bureaucracy. He spends most of his time atop his steed, leading the Red Riders. So what does he need in the capital? A good viceroy. Gels is an excellent administrator and an even better plotter. He's the most dangerous individual amongst the Enel.
He got any weaknesses?
Yes. He's righteous.
I was hoping we wouldn't get separated.
I warned you it could happen.
Where'd your journey take you?
Through a world whose son had just died. I barely reached the next passage in time.
Light on the peak. Was that you?
I thought it might aid your passage. After all, that is what lighthouses do. Show the way.
Doesn't look safe here either. Let's go.
This way.
Next passage. When will it open?
Shortly.
This Tyr Nalia?
The Palace of Awakening, formerly the Moon Palace. Gel's headquarters.
Beautiful.
I'm glad to know you appreciate it. Elven architecture is a bit more sophisticated than
गरारे का मैसेज आया, वो भी आ रहा है?
Oh, who's this? And why are they here?
I believe we're done for the day, my tulip. Be a dear and leave us alone. For I think we can agree this matter is between us and us alone, correct? Krivan of Spain, Korman Maka, and the Witcher of Rivia. Ketna. Do you like my new model? Something of Lara Doran about her, wouldn't you agree, Krivan?
her height, perhaps. Nothing more.
I see I've touched a tender spot. So let's change the subject, shall we? Care for a drink?
क्या मुझे समझ नहीं आती ये। आ रहा हूँ सब्र कर तो मेरी शेयर स्क्रीन देख लो, मिशन में हूँ।
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting you don't touch that filth, disgraceful as it is.
I must admit, you appearing here, quite the surprise, Witcher. Incidentally, interesting choice of allies. Do you think Avalach is honest with you? Just curious.
I think that even among the NL elves, there are those capable of being decent.
Naivety is a fool's blessing. I detect a shadow of impatience in your faces, it seems. So what brings you here?
I've come to tell you who killed our king.
You've gone through a great deal of trouble to reach me, so I must believe you've put equal effort into preparing this lie.
You shall see the truth. You will dream it.
Even a neuromancer. My intuition was correct. This will be interesting.
तबानी आया हुआ था, पता नहीं।
Believe it. This way, please.
Witcher Geralt, a true man of action. Might I know where we're going?
To the world of the Enshe. Directly this time.
Let's go, before any guards show up.
नहीं, तुम करो, मैं आता हूँ, मैं मिशन में हूँ, मेरी शेयर स्क्रीन देख लो मेरी जान। मुझे टाइम लगना है इस मिशन में। नहीं, टेक्निकली 60% हो गया, बहुत लंबा मिशन है ये वाला, फाइनल प्रिपरेशंस है, उनमें से एक पार्ट है, तो एक पार्ट में ही करके मैं आ जाऊंगा, फौरन आ जाऊंगा।
I take it I needn't introduce our guest.
Greetings, Cyril. So it's true. The swallow has befriended the fox.
There's naught you can do to make us turn on one another.
Avalach blackmailed you. Do you not remember? Tried to force you to warm our king's bed. Treated your body like a side of pork.
I remember. But I also remember what you advised Eredin do with me once I was caught. And I remember what the Red Riders did at Kaer Morhen.
I didn't come here to argue. The proof you promised, where is it?
You will see it. In your dream.
Ah, yes. The Oneiromancer. Visions that cannot be fabricated. Do you wish to show me how Eredin murdered our king? What then? Am I to incite the NL against Eredin? Call for revolution? And proclaim Avalach our new king?
Don't flatter yourself. Defy Eredin. That's all you need to do.
Very well. Have your oracle summon dreams of my king's last moments.
We shall all dream them, to make certain there are no misunderstandings.
Why not?
The king is dead. Long live the king.
You must face him on your terms. In this world, in a place of your choosing. It's your only chance. Sail to Skellige and find the Sunstone. With it, He will summon the Naga-fair. Eredin will come too. Should he call for reinforcements, no NL will answer.
You have done the thing most just. A new portal to Tin Alia will open. I shall stabilize it and you will return. Come with me.
Just as well. Could have been bluffing. Might have just said that so we'd let him go. Damn it, we should have pressed him.
Calm down. Avalark knows him better. We'll hear him out when he returns.
Speak of the devil.
Geralt's worried. He believes we let girls go too easily.
He got off cheap and easy. Sold us a few pieces of advice, some story about a sunstone.
He gave us his assurance that he'll not support Eredin. And that is quite a lot.
Seems to me you have a plan. Care to share it with us?
Once we find the Sunstone, aided by your sorceresses and their magic, we shall draw Eredin's ship to a bay along the coast of Undvik. We will wait in ambush, lay a trap. When the King of the Hunt arrives, we will spring it and kill him.
Just like that?
Defeating Eredin will be no small feat, but we will accomplish it. Find the sorceresses of the lodge, and we'll meet at the port. Then we sail to Skellige.
Couldn't help it. I'm curious about this little matter
Fuck
you had
those
to
psycho.
resolve.
Last in Novigrad, I had my share of troubles.
So hard.
A few people helped me then. Others, not so much. Now I mean to repay them both.
नहीं
Coming with?
नहीं बहुत चोट लग गई कहाँ चोट लगी कहाँ चोट लगी Should I open it also?
Love to accompany you, but I gotta do something first.
In
अंदर आओ
that case, I'll await you there.
अंदर आओ
I'm
आपके पास
Martin
आओ
in Gildorf.
किसी दो अच्छा भाई मेरी गेम हो गई, मैं आ रहा हूँ।